Good morning, family and friends, and good morning to me, because um, this is my early morning video today, and this will be my second take or third. I'm getting this video recorded this morning because I realized that every time you press the volume button, the video stops. Finally figured that out. Great thing because my videos are quite impromptu. That's my intention. And so now I know, don't press that volume button. And I get to streamline my message for you this morning. So this is episode number 13, missed last week. Reason being, the message just did not quite come to me. But I have decided this morning, before I get off to doing other stuff, that I'm going to talk about mornings, about setting the tone for your day, creating your day, and just being really intentional about what you want your mornings to look like, because it really does set the tone for the rest of your day. So I'm going to go at this message again, third try. Anyway, so one of the things that I did, I'm not a very morning person, and some of you can identify, I'm sure. So for me to get going in the morning and to get my day started right, I really have to work at that. It takes effort for me. Not hard work, but good effort. Once I get going, I'm good. And it's funny because when my son Tristan told me that many years ago when he was in school, he said, it's not that I don't like to go to school. It's that it's hard for me to get up and go to school. But when I get there, I like it. And that's how I feel about mornings. It's hard for me to get up, but once I get going in the day, I love it. Anyway, so one of the things I did when I did my whole lifestyle changes was to no longer just get up on time just to do what I needed to get done to get where I needed to be. And sometimes that wasn't always on time. But I have learned to spend the extra time. I have made the changes I take to spend the extra time to set the tone for my mornings, to be with myself and my creator in the morning, to set the tone for my day, and to be intentional about how I want my days, my mood, and for me to move through the day. And so I will encourage you to do that if you do not already have a practice to do that. And so one of the first things I will encourage you to do, I will talk with you about my morning routine, borrow what you would like from it, use what you can, give me suggestions for what you are already doing, and share with everybody else anything that you do that you find helps you. So when I wake up in the morning, one of the first things I do as I open my eyes is to be grateful, to thank God for that day. And I want you, especially in this time, to realize what a gift, what an immense gift it is to just wake up, to be healthy, to breathe, to be able to put your feet on that ground in the morning. Oh my gosh, just breathe that in, take that in every single day. Don't miss. Take at least that 10 seconds to do that every day. So that's the first thing I do as soon as I open my eyes. And the more you do it, it becomes a habit. And it's almost like I open my eyes, I do that now. And then the next thing I do after that is usually by that time my husband comes in and we Bible read and we pray together. If you're by yourself or if you're a couple that have different schedules, no matter what, set some kind of spiritual practice after that, some kind of communication with your higher power, with your grand creator. Like I said before, we're Christians, and so we do that. And then he goes off and does his thing for the morning, and I take and go and do my meditation. He is not a meditator, and so I do my 10-minute meditation practice, which I'm up to now. My goal is to get to 15 minutes. I started out at 3, then 5, then 10 and 15, and I don't know how my days would go through without that. I have talked already about how meditation has changed who I am, what I am, and how I move. And after that, I spend some time journaling. I do a gratitude journaling where I find 5 things to be grateful for. Sometimes that's just the fact that I opened my eyes that day again. But I find 5 things in that day. Sometimes I look out the window and see a flower, or I hear a bird, and that's what it is. Sometimes there's some big things going on, right? And I love to put those in capital letters in that journal. And what's big for me is not big for you. So whatever your good is, find it. Look past all the negative stuff and find 5 good things to write down. Sometimes they're short, sometimes there's 2 pages, but find 5 things. And then I spend a moment checking in with myself. What kind of day do I want to have? How is what I'm doing right now contributing to the goals that I have? How am I serving in the world? What good am I bringing? How can I bring more good? I just check in with myself, those things. And then sometimes I write it down. Sometimes it's just 5 minutes of just thinking and but intentionally being present with those kind of thoughts. And sometimes I write some affirmations. So 5 minutes of just checking in with what is, what will be, and setting a tone and an intention and intentional movements through that day. What are my plans for the day and that kind of stuff, or what things need to change, or who I need to be in contact with. What who I need to have a conversation with, which friends I need to catch up with, or family members, or something at work that's going on that I need to. But 5 minutes of just intentional setting that tone for that day. And then I go off to do my 20 to 30 minutes of exercise. So I do a yoga stretch practice. I alternate different parts of my body throughout the week. And then but I also will do for cardio some jumping jacks. So I do 100 to 200 jumping jacks depending on how I'm feeling that time, and then my stretching. And then after that, I go off to my shower and get ready to serve and to greet my day and to be with my patients. That was my son. Good morning. And so you've probably heard about the practice of taking cold showers. I don't take cold showers. I take hot showers and then go to cold rinses, and that is quite invigorating. I like it. I suggest it. You work your way up to it, but it's well worth it. Makes you just feel so invigorated. It's like having a massage in the morning. And so I will do that. That's one of my other things that I do, and then get off to serve, to work, and to bring my best self to my patients. And so you know, and I know, and because we're humans, mornings aren't always, you don't always wake up in the morning feeling like you're bringing your best self to the world. But I promise you that with a routine, and no matter how you feel in the morning, that you get through that routine, by the end of that routine, you really do feel completely different, and is intentional about bringing the best of who you are for that day to the world, to your service, to your family, to whatever and whomever you are called to serve in that day. And so with that, I am going to run off and get my morning going, and you go out and you have a great day. Till next time.